Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing well this evening as we're here for the second match watch along of the evening. Rangers taking on Sparta Prague in the Europa League. So hopefully we're going to have a good game. Apologies, guys, I've got bloody hiccups. So let's quickly share the team news on the screen with you guys. I can't believe I got bloody hiccups. So there we go. As you guys can see, Rangers lined up with 4 at the back, 5 in midfield, 1 up front, and Sparta Prague going with 3 at the back, 4 in midfield, and 3 up front. So Sparta Prague lineup looks a little bit attack-minded. So hopefully we're going to be in for an end-to-end game, guys. If Sparta Prague have come to play and attack, that's going to open more spaces at the back for Rangers to exploit, hopefully. So we're about to get underway, guys, as Rangers to kick us off and get us underway, as now they do, knocking the ball straight out to this near side. Ball played forward as Sparta Prague come to challenge for it, but Rangers managing to keep it. Now Rangers on the attack down this near side. Ball cut back into the centre as the ball deflects out and goes out of play on this near side. As Sparta Prague just stop it going out of play for a corner. So throw into Rangers on this near side. Oh, so he has been given as a corner. So corner for Rangers taken short. Ball cut back. Now it's knocked back out wide to this near side as Sparta Prague challenge for it and knock it out of play for a throw in. So the throw in has actually gone Prague's way. Ball comes in. Both sets of players challenge for it. Now Rangers winning the possession as they knock it back to their defensive line and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. So Rangers now to build from the back as they play the ball out wide to that far side. Ball chipped forward, long down the field as it's headed back in the direction it came from by Prague. But Rangers managing to pick the possession up. Now playing it out wide on that far side as they try to get the cross in. But Prague, man marking all the way there. And the ball eventually goes out of play for a throw in. Sorry, guys, I've got hiccups. I did try to get rid of them before I came on, but they've not gone, unfortunately. Ball goes up the field from the throw-in, and as it's knocked out again, and that'll be another throw into Prague, midway inside their own half. So throw-in for Prague now, midway inside their own half, and the ball comes in. Rangers intercept it though. Now Rangers playing it forward, but challenge comes in, nothing given as Prague win the ball back, knocking it out wide to this near side. Now playing it forward as eventually it's knocked out of play by Rangers. Goes out for a throw into Prague. I wish these hiccups would go away. Ken is with us. How's it going, Ken? Ken saying back in the fan den. How's it going, Ken? Welcome back, mate. Thank you very much for coming, dropping in on this one. Always good to see you, mate. And a pleasure to have your company as well. So Prague now with the possession as they play it back into the centre circle. Now push back into their own half as Rangers come to press from the front. Oh, these hiccups are really annoying. Now played out wide to that far side, but Rangers again come to press the ball, forcing Prague to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks it out wide to this near side. As Prague with the possession. Now played out wide to that far side as it's Prague trying to push up the field, but Rangers pressing the ball from the front really well at the moment. As we're just coming up to 4 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. So Prague now with the ball kicked long down that far side. Challenged by Rangers though, as Rangers almost win it back there. Now the ball knocked up in the air as both sets of players challenge for it. Now Prague winning it, knocking it out wide to this near side as they come forward now into the Rangers half. Ball played into the centre, but it's intercepted by Rangers. And now Rangers playing it forward down the middle. As Prague come to challenge for it. Well, Rangers knocking it pushed out wide on this near side. Oh, these hiccups are driving me crazy. So Prague with the throw-in on this near side. Ball comes in, long throwing up the field as it's intercepted by Rangers, headed back in the direction it came from as Rangers now with the possession on the halfway line, played back to the defensive line. As now they try to build to come forward, now played out wide to this near side. Tavernier knocking it forward, up, looking to try and get it behind as it's headed down now. Ball played into the box. Oh, and it's just wide of that far post as it goes out of play. Well, Rangers showing real ferocity there, breaking right through that back line at speed. Well, Campbell was trying to, I think he was trying to pass it across the face of goal for his teammate to latch onto, but he just couldn't get to it, and it's gone out on that far side. Pure Loyalist saying, just entering Ibrox motorway was jam-packed. Just a quick like. Ken, mate, here we go. Thank you, Pure Loyalist, top man. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Hope you enjoy the game. And safe travels home, mate. Thank you for that, mate. Top man. And it's now Prague coming forward down this near side, racing towards the box. Ball crossed across the edge of the box. Now Rangers scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball as the ball chipped forward, but deflects out wide on that far side and goes out for a corner. So, yeah, top man, Pure Loyalist, thank you, mate. You're a star. Thank you. And Ken saying, enjoy the match. Top stuff, Ken. You're a star. Awesome. Thank you, mate. So we've got a corner on the far side now for Sparta Prague. Corner comes in. It's knocked away. Prague picking up the pieces outside the box. Now knocked back towards the centre circle as Prague play it out wide to this near side. Now ball crossed into the box as it's headed away eventually by Rangers. Prague again winning the possession outside the box as they just let it roll out on this near side for a throw-in. So ball comes back in from the throw-in as Prague play it back to the halfway line. Eventually knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper as Rangers come to press the ball from the front. Now keeper kicks the ball long down the field out wide to this near side, but it's a poor one. as Rangers just managed to keep it in. Now Rangers with the possession at the back. Played out wide to that far side as it's deflected off a Prague play and goes straight back out for another throw in. Rangers take it quickly now, playing it back to the keeper. Keeper plays it out wide to this near side. It's now Rangers come again, racing up towards the halfway line. Ball played forward, but it's challenged by both players as Prague intercept it. Now Prague playing it straight down the middle, but it's cut out by Rangers as the ball deflects out wide to this near side. But Rangers now on the attack as a ball over the top down this near side, but Prague just managing to get back and intercept it. And they didn't manage to do enough there as it goes out, deflecting off the Prague player on this near side for, I think it's going to be a corner. Yeah, corner to Rangers. So Rangers now with the corner. Ball comes in, headed away. As Rangers picking up the pieces outside the box. Ball knocked out wide on this near side as they play it forward now, trying to get in behind with Campwell. Ball cut back as it's crossed in now towards the back post. Both sets of players heading it around before eventually the goalkeeper manages to pluck the ball out the air. And that relieves the pressure momentarily for Prague, as they've also got a player down in the box. So 10 minutes gone, guys, still 0-0. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ken. Oh, Prague here have lost the ball as they play it out from the box. Rangers latching onto it. Now Rangers coming into the box and they've scored. Rangers getting the opening goal. And it came from a mistake from Prague. Oh, what a goal. Ruthlessness shown by Rangers as they capitalise on the mistake from Prague. Well, Prague tried to roll it out to this near side, and the Prague defender on this near side, for some reason, turned around. Instead of playing it up the field, he did a 180 and tried to pass it back to the goalkeeper. But as he did, the Rangers player was closing in on him and managed to intercept the ball as he tried to pass it back. Did enough to put off the player and actually got a little bit of a toe on it, which meant that the ball rose up in the air, fell back down right in his path, and all he had to do was run on and beat the goalkeeper, Danilo, with the goal and the desire to press that ball and force the mistake from Prague. So fantastic start for Rangers. 12 and a half minutes gone, guys. Rangers 1, Sparta Prague 0. These hiccups are driving me crazy, guys. Rangers again with the possession on that far side as they come forward now, working their way down that far side as they come towards the edge of the box, forced to play it towards the byline by Prague, pressing on that far side, and eventually it's run out of play for a goal kick to Prague. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. Both sets of players challenge for it in the air as it's headed back in the direction it came from, and Prague eventually heading it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now throws it out wide to this near side as Prague now trying to come forward, racing into the Rangers half, coming into the centre as it's played forward, but it's cut out by Rangers. Now Rangers playing it forward up towards the halfway line, space to run into as Prague come to challenge, pushing Rangers out wide on that far side. Now Rangers taking it to the byline, ball crossed in, but it's just off balance there, under pressure all the time, but he still managed to get the cross. But unfortunately, it wasn't the best. Not much he could do about that as he was tussling with the Prague player to try and get the cross in. Still managed to cross it, but not with any great accuracy. But he did well to still manage to get some kind of contact with it under all that pressure. So goal kick now for Prague. Goalkeeper kicks it long up the field. Rangers heading it back in the direction it came as now it's challenged by both sets of players on the halfway line. Rangers chipping it forward. Prague heading it back in the direction it came from. And now Rangers pick up the loose ball, playing it out wide to that far side. Now coming forward towards the edge of the Prague box. Crossed in again as it's knocked away. But now Rangers with a shot as Campwell getting the shot off there. And the goalkeeper forced into a save as it's deflected out wide to this near side and goes out for a corner to Rangers. Rangers really piling on the pressure so far. And in the early stages, guys, they definitely look the better of the two teams. So Rangers now with a corner on this near side. Ball comes in. It's deep. Headed away. As Prague trying to relieve the pressure, but the ball knocked out to that far side as Rangers pick it up. Now Rangers with a cross. And it's a little bit too deep as it goes and bounces on the top of the roof of the net. So goal kick to Prague. So goalkeeper now with the possession at the back as he kicks it long down the field. Both sets of players in a foot race to get to this as Rangers managing to get to it. Forced all the way back though as they knock it out of play on this near side. And that's going to be a throw into Prague deep inside the Rangers half. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Really would be appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. So Prague now with this throw in, and I would say probably about 10 yards from the corner flag on this near side, guys. So long throw into the box, headed away by Rangers. Prague picking it up outside the box as now it's knocked out wide to this near side. Now another cross comes in as it's knocked away, but Rangers managing to keep the ball from going out of play as they're forced to knock it out of play again on this near side. On this near side for another throw in. Throw in comes in. Long throw into the box. Headed towards goal. And the goalkeeper just gets a hand to that and knocks it over the bar. So that'll be a corner to Prague. Prague now with the corner. Taking shots. Knocked towards the near post as Prague end up knocking it out of play. And that'll be a goal kick to Rangers. Rangers now to play out from the back. as they play it out wide on this near side. Ball played forward. Cantwell knocks it into the centre as it's knocked back out wide on this near side and goes out of play again. So another throw into Prague on this near side, deep inside the Rangers half. This time it's only about 3-4 yards from the corner flag. Throwing comes in. And the goalkeeper manages to pluck that out the air. And that relieves the pressure for Rangers. Rangers now to play out from the back. Ball kicked long up the field for Rangers. As now Rangers with the ball midway inside the Prague half. Knocked out to Cantwell on this near side as he comes into the box. Cuts it back and then gets the shot off. And Cantwell scores the second goal for Rangers. 19 minutes gone. Rangers 2, Sparta Prague 0. It was just a straight ball over the top, out wide on that far side. As the Rangers player still managed to knock it into the centre under pressure. It was then knocked out wide to this near side as Cantwell was running onto it. He came into the box, cut it back, and then got the shot off, or should I say cut back inside and got the shot off. And it's low and hard into that far corner of the net. Goalkeeper dived the right way, but couldn't do enough to keep it out. And that gives Rangers a 2-0 lead. So Sparta Prague now with the ball played out wide on that far side from the restart. As now they play it back to their defensive line, chip forward, but it's intercepted by Rangers. As Rangers now chip the ball forward, but the Sparta Prague goalkeeper manages to gather that quite comfortably. So Prague now playing the ball out wide to that far side. Ball played back to the goalkeeper under pressure from Rangers as Rangers not giving this up. Still trying to press from the front as the ball chipped forward up towards the edge of the halfway line as both sets of players challenge for it. And now the referee has given a foul. So Prague now with the possession in the centre circle. That's now they're just knocking it about inside their own half at the moment. 22 minutes gone, guys. Rangers 2, Sparta Prague 0. Ball played out wide to that far side. And Prague forced to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper under pressure. Just to let you guys know, West Ham still 0-0 against Olympiacos. And Villa are still 0-0 with AZ Alkmaar. 20 minutes gone in that one, guys. Now Rangers with the possession on that far side as they come forward, trying to play it in behind, but it's nobody there, and it goes out of play for goal kick to Sparta Prague. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. Both sets of players challenge for it on the halfway line. It's knocked out wide to this near side as Rangers eventually managing to intercept it. Playing it back to their defensive line. Now switching the play out wide to that far side. There's now a long ball forward up the field for Rangers. As Prague come across to challenge for it and knock the ball out of play for a throw-in. So Rangers with a throw-in deep inside the Prague half of the field. So ball knocked up the field from the throw-in as now Rangers with the possession played in behind. Now going through the middle as the goalkeeper just managed to come and intercept that. But that was really nice, that from Rangers. Slotted it right through the centre-backs. Now Prague build again from the back, knocking it forward, knocking it out wide to this near side. But as it's played up forward, Tavernier manages to intercept it. Now played to Campbell as Campbell chips it forward, looking to try and get Rangers on the attack again. As the ball being challenged now on the edge of the Sparta Prague box as both sets of players challenge for it, and eventually Prague managing to win it as they knock it out wide to that far side. Now trying to relieve the pressure, but Rangers not giving it up as Prague tried to play through the press, but eventually Rangers do win it back. Now played into the centre before eventually they knock it back out wide to that far side, trying to keep the momentum going here, Rangers, as they keep the pressure on, playing it back to the halfway line and now switching the play out to this near side, but then cutting it back inside as Prague come to press the ball from the front. Now Rangers again playing it back out wide to that far side as now they try to push further up the field. What gets me with these live streams, guys, is how many people clicking what you're looking for. If you don't want commentary on the game, what the hell are you looking for? Amount of people that just click in and out. What are you looking for? A game? Are you serious? How many people are uneducated to not know that you can't get live games on YouTube unless it's provided by the actual TV company themselves? So many unbelievable people that just come in, click in and click in and click out. What are you looking for? Educate yourself, people. Now Prague playing the ball out wide to that far side. And now it's cut back inside to the centre. Rangers trying to challenge to win it back as Prague play it forward. Now worked out wide to this near side. As Prague now come forward down the centre again, but challenged by Rangers. Rangers winning it back. Now, oh, they've lost it there midway inside their own half as now Prague coming forward towards the edge of the box. Challenge comes in from Rangers. Foul, claims for a foul, but the referee waves it away. Now Rangers chipping the ball forward up towards the edge of the centre circle, but Prague challenging for it. Now the ball is deflected out wide on this near side as Tavernier managing to keep it in. Now playing it into the centre as Rangers build again from their defensive line. As they knock it out wide to that far side. Now long ball forward, trying to get in behind the Prague defence. As now the cross comes into the box and it's intercepted by Prague, but straight into the path of a Rangers player as he manages to get the shot off. But the goalkeeper makes the save. Really good effort that by Rangers. Yeah, he's just hit it and it's ricocheted. I thought the keeper got to that, but it wasn't. It's deflected off the far post. So goal kick now for Prague. 28 minutes gone, guys. Rangers 2, Sparta Prague 0. Goalkeeper now kicks the ball long up the field as Rangers challenge for it, but Prague have ended up knocking it out of play on that far side for a throw into Rangers midway inside their own half. And now Rangers with the throw in on that far side. It's knocked back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper chips the ball long down the field as Rangers now trying to get in behind. But Prague just managing to intercept it. So play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper forced to knock it out wide to this near side as he couldn't touch the ball. Rangers intercept it. Rangers playing it forward now, but it's cut out by Prague as they now chip the ball forward up towards the halfway line. Another challenge comes in from Rangers. Referee says no foul as Rangers now chip the ball forward into the centre on the edge of the D. As Prague managing to intercept it, nodding it out wide to that far side. But Rangers showing real tenacity here as they win it back on that far side and knock it back to the goalkeeper. Not letting Prague have time on the ball here. Rangers playing really well. Goalkeeper knocks the ball out wide to this near side. Ball chipped forward up the field as it's intercepted by Prague. But now the referee blows for an offside here. So Prague with the free kick midway inside their own half as they now try to build from their defensive line. Ball played forward, but Campbell quickly coming to press the ball and forces Prague to move deeper into their own half and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper with the ball as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field, but it's intercepted by Rangers. And now Rangers play it back to the goalkeeper. Keeper kicks it up the field as Rangers now winning the ball inside the Prague half of the field, knocking it out wide to that far side. Is now the race forward towards the edge of the box coming in as they manage to get the shot off, but it's a tame shot there as the goalkeeper managed to make that save. Quite good idea, but just didn't manage to get enough power behind his shot, and the goalkeeper managing to save that quite comfortably. So Prague to get us back underway as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the field. Both sets of players challenge for it. Rangers managing to head it back up towards the halfway line before eventually Prague have knocked it out of play on that far side for a throw into Rangers. And it's just inside the Prague half, but right next to the halfway line as Rangers take it quickly. Now playing it into the centre. Now ball played out wide to this near side. As a foul comes in on Campbell. And the referee yeah. Well, the referee just giving a warning there to the Prague player for that challenge, letting him know that he's not going to tolerate that. So Rangers with a free kick on this near side. Rich Post Sports, how you doing, mate? Rich Post Sports saying, hi, guys. Rangers have a lot to prove representing the Scottish League. No, not really, mate. No, not really. They've already proved it. They've already proved it. If there's a club in Scotland that's got a lot to prove, it's Celtic, not Rangers, mate. Look at the record. Rangers have only been back in Europe about 4 seasons, mate. They had one bad season last season, but that's understandable. Their first foray back in the Champions League. But the season before that, they got all the way to the Europa League final. The season before that, I think they got to the last 8. So if there is teams in Scotland that need to give a good account of themselves, I'd say it's more the pressure is on the other players to on the other clubs. To be fair, mate, Rangers have made a massive contribution to the co-efficiency. It's Celtic that are letting the side down, mate. Look at Celtic's results in Europe over the last 7 years. Shambolic, mate. No other way to describe it. Shambolic. From the team that is winning, dominating Scottish football, claiming to be the best team in Scotland, but yet doing the poorest in Europe. So for me, I'm sorry, mate, I disagree. Fair comment. You're entitled to your opinion. I respect your opinion, mate. But if you actually look at the results, mate, it's actually Rangers that have been doing the best out of all the Scottish clubs, contributing to the most with the coefficiency. It's Celtic that's letting the side down, keep losing. Doesn't matter whether it's this competition, Champions League, they just keep losing. And on top of that, look at some of the other clubs, Scottish clubs, that also need to improve results as well. But yeah, I respect your opinion, mate. I just disagree. I disagree. I think it's Celtic that need to up their game in Europe, not Rangers. Rangers doing well. Rangers keep giving a good account of themselves. Last season, people might say, oh, they didn't pick up points in the chat, but that was their first season back in the Champions League after being missing from it for what, I don't know, 10, close, somewhere between 10 and 15 years since they last played in it. Whereas Celtic have played all that time in Europe and been putting in pitiful performances, mate. Just go and look at the results. You'll see what I mean. You'll see it. It says it in the results, mate. Rangers showing the best form in Europe out of all the Scottish clubs. So for me, it's Celtic that need to step up, not Rangers. Rangers contributed to the most to the coefficiency. So now Prague back with a possession, but thank you for that, Rich Post Sports. As I say, mate, respect your opinion. I just disagree. As now the ball played forward and it's intercepted by Rangers in the centre circle. Prague coming to try and challenge for it as Rangers playing it back to centre backs. Now played forward as now Rangers racing into the box and Prague just managing to get back and see that ball out of play. And that'll be a goal kick to Prague. So 35 minutes gone, guys. And it's still Rangers 2-0 up. So Prague now with the goal kick as they take it short. Now knocking it out wide to this near side. It's Rangers coming to press from the front. And the ball played forward now as Rangers not giving it up, winning it back, but momentarily. But Prague trying to challenge for it. Now Prague win it as they knock it forward, working it out wide to this near side as a strong challenge comes in from Rangers. And the referee, I think he's going to give the foul here. Ken Fish saying does not seem that long ago since Van Bronckhorst manager and a European final. Yeah, absolutely well said, Ken. Yeah, I agree, mate. Like I say, for me, Rangers are the one club in Scotland that are giving a good account of themselves. There's a certain club on the other side of the city that need to step up to the plate, and we don't need to mention them, do we, guys? We all know who they are. Their European campaigns have been shambolic. I'll say it as it is. I've nothing against any Scottish club, but Celtic are just a shambles when it comes to European football. What an embarrassing performance the other night against Atletico Madrid. Any team can lose. We know that Atletico are a good team, but Celtic fans keep banging on with themselves all the time about how great they are. But yet their team don't show it in Europe. So if you're such a great club, you show it in Europe. You at least show fight and desire. When does the last time you've seen fight and desire from Celtic away from home in Europe? I can't remember. I haven't seen it for a while. Not enough anyway. But for me, like I say, I'm not showing no favouritism. I'm saying it as it is. For me, Rangers are giving a good account of themselves in Europe and contributing the most to the coefficiency. For me, it's up to the other Scottish clubs in Scotland to step up to the plate and also contribute. And if we be honest, guys, Aberdeen are contributing more to the coefficiency this season than Celtic are. So that says a lot. And Aberdeen are not even having the greatest of run, but they're still contributing more in the coefficiency than Celtic are at the moment. As now Tavernier with a free kick. And the shot comes in, but it's just wide of that far post. And that'll be a goal kick to Prague. But yeah, well said, Ken. I agree, mate. Well said. So Prague now to play out from the back. As it's under pressure immediately from Rangers. Rangers trying to not let them get out their own half as it's played into the centre. But now we've got a Rangers player down on this near side as Prague continue to play, playing it forward, and eventually it is knocked out of play on this near side, and it's Tavernier that's gone down under that challenge. As the manager there giving the fourth official the riot act, as you guys can imagine. He's just limping. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He's a bit of a war horse, though, isn't he, Tavernier? He can take the knocks and bumps. So still no goals for the other clubs in UK football tonight, guys. We've got Villa playing AZ Alkmaar. They're still 0-0 in that one. And also West Ham playing Olympiacos, still 0-0 in that one. Now Rangers winning the ball back in the centre as now they play it forward. Prague. Oh, now Campbell with space to run into here as he comes charging forward into the box, gets the shot off, and the goalkeeper makes the save as the ball deflects away, and Prague now move the ball out wide to this near side, but really good effort that by Rangers. Just maybe he should have passed it to a teammate. Now Prague trying to relieve the pressure at the back as Rangers pressing well. Prague now knocking it forward as they push up towards the halfway line. Now ball chipped forward as on that far side as Rangers come across, intercept it, and just knock it out of play for a throw-in to Prague, deep inside the Rangers half. So Prague now with the throw-in, ball played forward. As Rangers challenge for it, and it deflects out on that far side for a throw-in. But yeah, Ken, you're right, mate. It wasn't that long ago, was it? It was only what, 3 seasons ago. So yeah, Rangers do really well in this competition. They they show real desire in this competition. Makes you think, doesn't it, mate? Makes you think. Just a couple of one or two. If they could have that little bit more money coming into the club, if they could just invest in one or two, uh, you know, players to just improve the squad depth, that they would have a bit more strength in depth. Then I think Rangers would be able to compete better in the Champions League. Hopefully that will come in the future. But I'm just saying that is the only thing that Rangers are really missing, just that extra finance so that they can have a little bit more squad depth for this, for obviously for this competition and potentially also the Champions League. Um, but for me, considering the budget they've got and the players they have available, I think they always give a really good account of themselves in this competition. Now Rangers chipping the ball forward as they try to get in behind, but Prague just read that well as they win the ball back midway inside their own half. Now playing it out wide to this near side. So thank you for that, Ken. Well said, mate. Thank you. Ball played out wide to that far side as Prague now trying to work the ball up the field, but Rangers challenging for it as they manage to win it back up momentarily on that far side. But no, Prague challenge for it, but Rangers play it forward, but it's intercepted by Prague. Now Prague coming forward in the centre circle as they now knock it out wide to this near side, racing forward as Rangers quickly shuffle players across to try and press the ball. Prague still trying to work through the press. As eventually the ball deflects out on this near side for a throw in to Prague. No, I think, sorry guys, I think it's gone Rangers' way actually, this. Goalkeeper with the ball at the back now as he chips the ball forward up towards the halfway line. It's headed out wide on that far side as now Rangers with the possession. Ball played into the centre as now Rangers try to build from the back. Now Rangers chip the ball forward up towards the halfway line as Prague head it back in the direction it came from. Now Rangers with the possession on this near side. It's chipped forward, but Prague knocking out a play on this near side for a throw-in. So throw-in to Rangers close to the halfway line, just on this near side, right in front of the dugout. As now Rangers with the throw-in, knocked back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the middle as Rangers now knocking it out wide to that far side as the challenge comes in, and the referee is going to give the foul, yellow card for the Prague player there for the challenge on Simmer. Referee very quick there to reach for the card. So we've got 1 minute added on, guys, at the end of this first half. So it's Vitic into the referee's book for that challenge. And we're 30 seconds into the added on time. So Rangers with the free kick on that far side. Ball chipped forward as it's headed on. Prague managing to head it out away on that far side. Rangers challenge for it, winning it back. Now Rangers playing it back towards the halfway line as the referee blows the halftime whistle. And at halftime, guys, it's Rangers 2, Prague 0. So let's have a quick look at the halftime match stats, guys, and see how that first half has gone in numbers. So bear with me a second, guys. I'll bring it up on the screen now. And don't worry if you can't read it. I will read it out to you in case you're listening in on a small device. So let's quickly go. Let's get rid of that. So here we go, guys. So here's how it should be coming on the screen, hopefully now. Let me just check. Yeah, there we go. So this is how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Um, Total shots, Rangers 9, Sparta Prague 3. Shots on target, 6 for Rangers, 1 for Prague. Possession, 45% for Rangers, 55% for Prague. Passes, 188 for Rangers, 227 for Prague. Pass accuracy, 77% for Rangers, 75% for Prague. Fouls, 3 against Rangers, 5 against Prague. Yellow cards, none for Rangers, 2 against Prague. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, 1 against Rangers, none for Prague. And corners, 3 sorry, 3 for Rangers and 2 for Prague. So if it stays as it is, guys, this is how the group would look. Obviously, that's depending on the other result in the group as well. If that stays the same, Rangers would be second in the group. But as we know, we've got a full second half to go, so all that could change, and we'll have to see. But yeah, either way, if Rangers manage to hang on to this win, it'll be put them in a very, very strong position going into the final 2 games of the group. So let's have a quick look how the games are going for the other UK nations. Sorry, nations. What am I on about? Sorry, the other two UK clubs. So I'll read through them all, guys. Group A, SC Freiburg 1, Baka Topola 0, West Ham 0, Olympiacos 0. Group B, Ajax losing earlier on to Brighton. So Brighton with that fantastic 2-0 win in the earlier kickoff. AAK Athens 0, Marseille 1, 45 minutes gone in that one. Group C, as we know right here, Rangers 2, Sparta Prague 0. Also, the other game in the group, guys, is Rio Betis 1, Aris Limassol 0. Group D, Atlanta 0, SK Sterngrass 0. Sporting Lisbon 1, Raka Trzaskowski 0. And also in Group H, Hacken 0, Mold 2. All of those halftime results. Into the Europa Conference League, guys. Just going to read out the games that are playing at the moment. Olympiak Lujan 0, KI Klaskovic 0, Slovian Bratislava 0, Lille 0. Group B, Brady Blick 2, KA Ghent 1, and Zoriat Lukanski 0, Maccabi Tel Aviv 3. In Group C, Astana 0, Balakar 0. That's a full-time result. Victor Pilsen 1, Dinamo Zagreb 0. That's also a full-time result. Group D, Besiktas 1, Body Glimpse 2. That's also a full-time result. Club Brugge 0, Luganar 0. That's a half-time result. Group E, Legia Warsaw 2, Zintienski Mostar 0. Full-time result. Aston Villa currently 0-0 with AZ Alkmaar. That's a half-time result. And also Group F, Fenerbahce TC 1, FC Genk 1, FK Kurakic 0, Fiorentina 1. Group G, HJK 0, Eintracht Frankfurt 1, and Polk 2, Aberdeen 2. Those also full-time results. Group H, SC Norderland 1, Spartak Travneva 1, and also Ludogorets Razgrad 1, Fenerbahce 0. That's a half-time result. So there you go, guys. That brings you up to date with majority of the results around Europe this evening. Ken is saying half-time, Hammers 0, Olympiacos 0, quite. Quite Batmosphere. Quiet Batmosphere. Quiet Batmosphere. I think that's maybe atmosphere that. So yeah, thank you, Ken. Is that meaning here in the chat or is that meaning at the stadium? I'm not sure, but thank you, Ken. Yeah. So guys, it's halftime. As I say, I'm just going to quickly go and make myself a quick coffee while it's halftime. Might as well. The chat's quiet. So yeah, sorry, Ken. Just be back in a moment, man. I'm going to go and quickly make myself a quick coffee, Matt. Might as well while the chat is quiet. So I'll be back in a moment, guys. But please do stay with me. I will only be a moment or two. Sorry about that, guys. Just needed to grab a coffee. It's been a long day, so hopefully the coffee will help me stay awake for the second half. Because, as I say, been a long day today, guys. Been at work today as well, so also doing two streams. Just starting to feel the pace of it a bit now, so just grabbing myself a quick coffee. So apologies for that, guys. So, uh, so Rangers with the commanding lead as we go into the second half. Hopefully they can bag one or two more goals, guys. As we can see, just having a look. So yeah, as we can see there, the goal difference between Rangers and Real Betis, if you can see in the group there, guys, it should be on your screen. Just showing that they're on the same goals. So obviously, Rangers, if they could score one or two more in this, that might just give them the goal advantage if it comes down to that by the last game for winning the group. It could come down to goal difference, guys. So hopefully, Rangers can get a couple more goals tonight, as they certainly the stronger of the two teams in that first half. Prague was struggling to get out their own half for quite a decent spell of that first half, as well as when they did get forward, Rangers was really quick to close them down and make life difficult for themselves. So more of the same in the second half, hopefully, guys. And hopefully, we'll also be hearing of a goal coming from West Ham and possibly also Aston Villa as also playing in the Europa Conference League. So hopefully, good results tonight for all UK clubs. The only one that didn't was up so far has been Liverpool, who lost earlier on to Toulouse, which is a really disappointing result for them. But I'm confident that they will still qualify for the knockout stages by the time the groups are finished. So good result tonight away from home for Aberdeen. They done well getting a 2-2 draw, but obviously they've left themselves with work to do with only two games left. But I've not looked at the group yet, guys. I'm gonna have a quick look at it now, actually. See if it's still possible for Aberdeen to qualify for the last 16. I'm not sure if it's mathematically possible. I'm just going to have a quick look here. Oh, come on. Quick look before we get back underway with the second half, hopefully. Oh, crying out loud. Here we go. I'm just having a quick look. Where are they? There we go. Oh, no, no, no. So, right, yeah, that's so, yeah. Unfortunately, Aberdeen now can't qualify because Polk sitting top on 10 points, Eintracht Frankfurt sitting second on 9 points, Aberdeen sitting third on 2 points. So even if they manage to win their last two games, it will only put them up to 8 points. Um, so yeah, the European campaign over for Aberdeen. There's still two games to play, but as I say, they're not going to be able to qualify. Disappointing as yes, I think they've given a reasonably good account of themselves in it, to be fair, because just gonna fall short, unfortunately. So teams are back on the field, guys. Hopefully, we'll be back underway in a moment. Let's quickly get uh, rid of that and put the team news back on the screen. So here we go. Should be on your screen now. There you go, guys. So teams are back on the field as we're about to get back underway. Prague to kick us off as they knock the ball forward. Rangers managed to intercept it now as they kick the ball long up the field. And now Prague knocking it back to the goalkeeper as they intercept it on the halfway line. And now Rangers come to challenge for it on that far side as they win it back. Now ball chipped forward as Rangers trying to make the most of this, but the ball is eventually deflected back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it back out wide to that far side as Prague now trying to relieve the pressure, but Rangers pressing really well from the front here as uh, Prague again knocking it back out wide to that far side, but Rangers not giving it up as the ball eventually deflects out for a throw in to Prague on that far side, deep inside their own half. So now Prague trying to relieve the pressure on themselves, but Rangers pressing really well from the front so far. As eventually Prague knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays it out wide to this near side as Rangers quickly try and shift players across to challenge for it. Prague playing it back towards their own box as now they play it forward down the middle, knocking it up towards the halfway line as Rangers quickly try to get bodies back behind the ball. Now Prague playing into the centre before eventually knocking it out to that far side. Still coming forward inside the Rangers half, working it down that far side, but challenge comes in from Rangers, and now the referee blows for a foul. So free kick on that far side for Prague, midway inside the Rangers half, right out on the far side, right next to the touchline. Ball comes in as it's crossed right into the box, comes out to this near side as Prague cross it back in, but Rangers knock it away out to this near side as it goes out for a throw into Prague. And it's about 5 yards, 6 yards from the corner flag on this near side. I think we're going to get a long throw here, guys. Yeah, long throw into the box. As Rangers heading it away. Prague picking it up outside the box as Rangers come to challenge it, forcing Prague to play it all the way back to the halfway line. And now we've got a Rangers play down in the box here, guys. As the referee comes over to check on him. No, it's a clash of heads, I think, in the box as the ball was thrown in. Yeah, he's getting back to his feet. I think he's going to be okay. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be really appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. So the referee now going to get us back underway with a drop ball. So Prague to get us back underway as they play it out wide to that far side. Coming forward into the Rangers half. Rangers come to challenge for it, forcing Prague to play it backwards, as now they do, playing it into the centre, knocking it forward. Rangers trying to shuffle the pack as they come across to challenge for it. Now Prague working it down this near side as they come towards the byline, trying to get the cross in, but Rangers doing really well there as they get the challenge in, winning it back, and eventually the referee blows for a foul. My earpiece falling out. So thank you for that, Ken. So free kick on this near side for Rangers. Goalkeeper comes across to take it, kicking it long up the field as Rangers now with the possession. It's knocked out wide to that far side as now they try to play it forward, but it's intercepted by Prague as Prague knock it back in the direction it came from, and it goes all the way back to the Rangers goalkeeper. And now ball knocked out wide to this near side as Rangers play it forward, but it's intercepted by Prague. It's now Prague playing it forward towards the half, at the edge of the box. Now knocked out wide to that far side as they try to work through the press as Rangers not giving it up. Now played forward, but Rangers intercept it and now knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it long out wide to that far side as now Rangers on latch onto it under pressure from Prague, but still managing to come forward as Prague just managed to get a toe on it and knock it back to their centre backs. Now Prague playing it out wide to this near side as they come forward. But Rangers managing to get a challenge in there as the ball knocked up the field. And now Prague play it forward, but it's intercepted by Rangers as now Rangers trying to work the ball through the press, but it's cut out by Prague as neither team seeming to keep possession very easy at the moment in this early stages of the second half. Rich Ball Sports saying, what's your take on men's teams having female managers? Yeah, I don't have no problem with that, mate. I don't have no problem with that. We've got men managing the female teams, so you never know. It could work out well the other way. I haven't really heard of any female managers being linked with any particular men's teams, though. Have you heard of one, mate? I've not heard of one, but yeah, I've got, like I said, mate, got no problem. We've got men managing the ladies' team, so it should only be out of respect that we allow the same consideration the other way. And let's be honest, there's plenty of bad male managers, so uh, bringing some female managers into it might mix it up a bit. Might mix it up a bit. Might make it a bit more competitive. Could have a different perspective. Maybe players would be a bit more respectful to female managers. I don't know. We'll have to see how it develops in time. But yeah, no, I have no problem with it. If I was a player, I'd probably prefer a female manager, to be honest, because I'm less likely to get uh, irritated with a female manager than I would be with a male manager. But that's because I like the ladies. As now the ball back with the Prague goalkeeper. But yeah, Rich Paul, have you actually heard of a female manager being linked with uh, a significant job in the men's game? Because I haven't. If you have, let me know, mate. I'm interested to know now you've mentioned it. Prague now playing the ball forward down the middle as it's knocked out wide to this near side. Now Prague coming forward. Now ball played out wide to that far side. Campbell trying to get going here, but gets a challenge from behind. And he wasn't happy about that as the referee comes over and has a word with him. Yeah, sorry, I'm just laughing at Cantwell here. He's not impressed with that challenge from behind. I can't blame him, to be honest. I can't blame him. Rich Post Sports saying, Sarah Wagman, the Lionesses manager, said it was only a matter of time. It is, mate. Yeah, she's right. It is only a matter of time because we're already seeing female referees and linesmen starting to come into the men's game. So she's right, really. And why not? Why not? It's better, mate. If we're going to get peace in the world, we've got to start getting people working together. It doesn't matter what color, what religion, what sex you are. It doesn't matter. We've got to start getting people working together as one and stop seeing things in color and things in male or female. People are all the same. People we're all different, but we're all the same. So for me, I'm all for showing respect to equality, whether it's with male and female, whether it's with race and religion. I don't care what it is. Bring people together. The world can only get better if people start coming together and stop getting stuck on things like male, female, religion, colors, stuff like. It's just I can't believe I'm stunned as a grown man that I've not been to no rich man's school or nothing like that, but I can see things as plain as day that the world is in the 21st century and we should be getting over this obsession with race and religion and sex and discrimination and stuff. It's just we're human beings. We're supposed to be the most intelligent planet on the animal on the planet. It's about time we started showing it and stop getting stuck on race and religion and color and creed and whether you're male or female. It's just no need for it. This is the 21st century. It's time to move on. Get with the program. You see a male lion in Africa, yeah, he dominates his pride. But when he goes too far, you watch a documentary about lions. The male is in charge of the pride. That's the natural way of the natural animal kingdom. But even though the male dominates the lion pride, if he goes too far, the females will give him a kick up the backside and make him know that he's going too far. Like, for example, if he's being too rough with the cubs, the females will protect the cubs and let the male know you're being too rough with the cubs. Things like that. So if a lion can find a balance in nature of showing respect to each other, then why are we as human beings taking so long to get our head round this? Just being respectful to each other. You want respect, you give respect. It shouldn't matter who the person is you're talking to, whether they're male, female, whether what color they are, what religion they are. It should not matter. It should not matter. But yeah, great question, Rich Paul Sports. But yeah, she's right in a way. She is right. Sorry, I'm getting passionate, guys. I'm very passionate about stuff like this because I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with hearing people getting stuck on race and religion and sex and it's just there's no need for it. We're all the same. We're all if there is a real God in the world, he created us all equally and made us all slightly different, but all the same. So, if there is a real God in the world, if he could come down here, I'm sure he'd bang our heads together and say, "Get with the program." He would. I would like to think that anyway. So yeah. So thank you for that, Rich Ball Sport. Interesting question, mate. The ball knocked out of play on that far side, and that's going to be a throw in for Prague, midway inside the Rangers half. Rich Ball Sport saying Emma Hayes, the Chelsea manager, is seeking new challenges. Well, I'm sure she'll get an opportunity. I think one thing I would say about the ladies coming into the men's game, I've no problem with it, but it should still be like it is with the male managers. You have to earn the opportunity. You have to show that you actually got good managerial skills. You know what I mean? I wouldn't agree with anybody getting a job because of what whether they're male or female. They should be given the job based on whether they're actually capable of doing the job. That would be the only thing I would say about it. But yeah, for me, bring it on, bring it on. I think bringing some female managers into the football and men's football might calm things down a little bit, actually, in respect of a little bit more respect. Um, Possibly. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how it develops. But yeah, I say bring it on, mate. Rich Ball Sport saying Emma. I read that. So thank you for that, mate. Top man. Thank you. Ken is saying no prob at all, Rich Paul. Serena's ability to, sorry, I can't read that. Uh, Rich Post, she was ability to achieve, I think that's meant to be achieve two champions of Europe and a final. So much to offer. Yep. Well said, Ken. Yep, well said, mate. So Rangers have won a free kick on this near side. And Danilo looking like he's just took a bit of a whack to the mouth there. As he was looking up, yeah, he did. He's looking up for the ball and he's received an arm in the face as the Prague player jumped to challenge with him. Rich Bo Sports saying, coming together. What a great message to have, Gaz. Salutes. Thank you, mate. Top man. Thank you, Rich Bo Sports. Yep. Well, why not, mate? Why not? You know, it's a better world. It's a better world if we start showing respect and coming together. We can only get the world can only become a better place. There's too much. The problem with the world right now, guys, is there's too much haters in the world and too many people out for what they can get, and they'll step on people to get there. And I'm not into that. I'm not into that. Not at all. Why can't you get ahead in life by, having some morals and showing people the respect that you want yourself? That's always how I try to live my life. If you want respect, you show respect. So yeah, but well said. Thank you, Rich Paul, top man. Ken is saying Emma Hayes seems to get the best out of players. I've only actually seen a manager few games, to be fair, mate. But I have been hearing what I have seen of her. She seems to do a good job, and I've been hearing good things from her about her. Sorry, from other fans. So yeah, absolutely, I can't disagree. I'm not thinking. I'm just being honest, mate, because I'm not. I can't say I've watched enough games that she's managed to have a to form my own opinion about it. But yeah, I trust in your comment, mate. Thanks for that, Ken, top man. So 62 minutes gone, guys, and it's still Rangers 2, Sparta Prague 0. No. Whoa. So we've got a goal kick now as Rangers get us back underway. Ball kicked long up the field from the goalkeeper. As both sets of players challenge for it on the halfway, and it's knocked off. Sorry, guys, it's knocked out wide on this near side. Now played forward, but it's Prague that intercept it. Really need to see Rangers try and get a third goal in this one if we can, guys. As now Prague trying to play it forward on this near side, but Rangers have come and challenged for it, and the ball deflects out for a throw into Prague deep inside their own half. As they take it quickly, knocking it back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, well said, Ken. Thank you for that, mate. Ken also saying there are some ex-internationals that have underperformed. Yeah, I'm not. Are you meaning at managerial level or at actual player level as male coaches? Yeah, no, that you're right, mate. You're right. Um, replace if you're asking me, guys, I'd happily take the Lionesses manager and switch her and put her in charge of the men's England team. Get rid of Gareth Southgate. Bring that on. I'm sorry. I'm nothing. I don't want to be nasty but I'm not a big fan of Gareth Southgate. He's too much of a yes man for me. So yeah, I would love to see a change for the England manager, and if it's a female manager, bring it on. Uh, Definitely. But yeah, that's a fair comment, Ken. Definitely can't argue with that, mate. You're right. I think there's a lot of ex-players that we'd like to see step up to the plate and get more involved in football, but some of them have made the money and they're just happy to chill out and enjoy the fruits of their benefit. I mean, look at Rio Ferdinand. He seems to he kind of irritates me because he should be putting back into football. He's had a lot out of it, and he should be putting back into football. Being a pundit is not putting back into football. Not at all. Now, Prague playing it out wide on that far side as they come forward, but Rangers challenge for it. Now Rangers winning it back, playing it forward as it's cut out by Prague as they knock it back into the centre circle, but Rangers challenge for it. Now Rangers winning it back as they knock it back to their centre backs. Now long ball forward up the field into the box as Rangers come into the box, managing to get the shot off, but it's well wide and goes out of play. So Prague now playing out from the back as they play it out wide on that far side. Now Prague racing forward into the Rangers half as they knock it back into the centre, but it's intercepted by Rangers. Rangers now knocking it out on that far side as Campwell tries to intercept it, but Prague managed to get there first. Now Prague with a long ball forward out to this near side, but there's too much on that and it bounces out of play for a throw in. So Kuchta coming off and Sechki coming on for Prague. Is that how you say that? Sejki. Sejk. Is that how you would say it? Sejki. I have to get me out and try and get my tongue around some of these players, guys, because they might end up coming playing in the SPFL or in the Premier League or Championship at some point. So it's good to try and learn some of these players playing on the continent for European clubs. Now the goalkeeper with the possession as it's chipped forward down the field. Rangers intercepting it outside their box, knocked back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks it long down the centre of the field as Prague intercept it at the back and nod it all the way back to their own goalkeeper as the goalkeeper just about stops it going out of play. So Prague now to build from the back. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Really would be appreciated. Thank you if you have already. And now Prague knocking it out wide to this near side as Rangers still keeping this press going really well from the front at the moment, guys. They're pressing really well. As now that, they almost won it back there. Prague again forced to play it back to the goalkeeper as Rangers keeping this intensity up, pressing from the front. Prague struggling to get out their own half at the moment as they're just camped out on the edge of their own box with a possession. 68 minutes gone, guys. Still 2-0 to Rangers. Ball played forward on that far side as Prague unable to keep it in under pressure from Rangers. And it goes out for a throw-in on that far side. And we're now about to have a substitution for Rangers here, guys. So it's going to be Campwell coming off, I think, here. So it's McCausland coming on for Campwell. Rangers youngster. Can he make an impact on this game? As now Rangers get us back underway. Playing the ball forward down that far side. Intercepted by Prague, but Rangers challenging for it as it goes out of play for a throw-in and another throw-in to Rangers, this time midway inside the Prague half as the ball comes in. Now Rangers playing it back towards the halfway line under pressure as eventually it's gone straight back out of play on that far side for another throw-in to Prague. As now Rangers trying to keep the pressure on here on the edge of the box. It's played through, but Prague have managed to win it back. Now Prague playing it out wide on that far side as Now they chip the ball forward up the field. It's intercepted by Rangers, but the loose ball picked up by Prague as they knock it out wide to this near side. Prague now playing it into the centre before knocking it back out wide on this near side, looking to try and get in behind the Rangers defence, but forced to play backwards to come forwards as Rangers defending really well here. Taking it to the byline, Prague, as they try to get the cross in, but it's blocked off by Rangers and deflects out for a corner on this near side to Prague. So if you just joined us, guys, we're just on 70 and a half minutes gone, and it's Rangers 2, Sparta Prague 0. Prague with a corner on this near side. Please hit that like button if you could, guys, would be appreciated. So Prague now with the corner. Ball comes in. It's deep as it's headed away, but Prague picking up the pieces on the edge of the box, and the shot comes in, but the goalkeeper, well, he went the right way. I'm not sure from that camera angle if he actually got fingers to that, but it's gone out of play, and I think it managed to. I think it just went wide. Actually, I don't think the goalkeeper made contact with it. No, he's not. It's just gone wide. So goal kick to Rangers. Rangers now playing the ball out wide on that far side as they push up the field now, coming forward. Ball played forward now as Rangers get in behind, racing into the box. Can they get the shot off? Oh, and Prague just come across and challenge for it, but the ball deflected out wide as Rangers pick it up again. Coming into the box, tried to cross it in, but it deflects back out wide to that far side as Rangers pick up the possession again, coming back towards the edge of the box. Can they get the cross in? Work through as now Rangers with a cross, but it's again knocked away by Prague. As now Prague trying to get on the attack, knocking it forward up towards the halfway line. Space to run into as Rangers quickly trying to get bodies back behind the ball. Ball played into the centre as Rangers just do enough there. And Prague forced to play it backwards as now they play it out wide to this near side. Coming towards the edge of the box. Can they work through the press here as Rangers trying to see it out there, but Prague just did enough to keep it in before eventually knocking it towards goal and it going well wide. So goal kick to Rangers. So thanks for that, Ken. So Rangers now with a goal kick. So goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field as it's headed out wide to that far side. Prague picking up the pieces as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now forced to play it out wide on this near side under pressure as Prague now play it forward, but Rangers challenging for it. As now Rangers winning it back before a challenge comes in from Prague, and now the referee has blown for a foul. I think it's gone Prague's way. Yeah. So now Prague to play out from the back as they knock the ball out wide to that far side. It's chipped forward, but intercepted by Rangers as Rangers now with the possession, knocked back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it long up the field as eventually Prague have headed it out on that far side. So another throw into Rangers. Just inside the Prague half, close to the halfway line. Ball comes in. Now Rangers working the ball forward down that far side as they cut it back inside. Now played forward as Prague just managed to get a toe on it, but Rangers still keeping the possession. Now ball crossed into the box as the goalkeeper manages to knock it away. But Rangers picking up the pieces on the edge of the box now, trying to look for an angle as the shot comes in, and the goalkeeper makes the save and kicks the ball long up the field. As Prague now trying to get on the attack down that far side, but Rangers doing really well as they manage to intercept that and knock it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field as Prague pick up the pieces on the halfway line. Now knocked out wide to this near side. Ball crossed in. It's deep, headed away by Rangers. As Rangers now picking up the pieces on that far side as now they come forward. Suddenly flared into an end-to-end game this now, guys, as Rangers coming forward, knocking it forward now, coming into the box. Oh, and he's blasted it well wide on this near side. Really good idea there from the youngster. But, yeah, well, I'm impressed with this youngster that's come on for Rangers. He's showing some real positive play in attack. Mini Mo, how you doing, mate? Mini Mo saying, evening fan then. How's it going, Mini? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing okay. Good evening to you as well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Always good to see you, Mini. And have you just finished work, mate? Or are you chilling tonight? Have you got the night off? I know Mini works a lot of late evenings. So yeah, are you at work now, Mini, or have you just finished, or are you got the day off today? Now Prague on the attack down that far side as they come racing into the Rangers half, playing it into the centre now. Prague coming into the box as they knock it out wide, ball crossed in, and Prague have scored. Ball smashed into the back of the net as the ball was knocked out wide on this near side. It was cut back inside, and Prague managing to get the shot off and smash it into the back of the net. Well, I've been saying it, guys. I said that Rangers needed to get that third to try and kill it off, and they haven't quite managed to do it so far. Minnie saying, on the way home from work, Freedom Gaz. Awesome. Well, safe travels, Minnie. Safe travels. And thank you for coming, getting involved. Always good to see you, mate. I hope you have a safe journey home. And yeah, freedom. Absolutely. I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. I've been at it all day. I've done 2 streams tonight, so I'm quite looking forward. Oh, and the ball kicked long up the field as Rangers latch onto it, and Rangers with the goal, smashed into the back of the net from a defensive mistake by Prague, and that gives Rangers a 3-1 lead on 77.5 minutes gone. Wow, what a way to respond to conceding the goal. Well, Route 1 right down the middle, and Rangers just kicked it long, over the top, in behind, and claims for a foul in the box from Prague. But, there was no foul in my opinion there. It was just a tussle. He's tripped over himself. You can't blame the Rangers player for that. He's done nothing, no contact. Well, if that's a foul, that's going to be a soft one for me. That is never an intentional foul. Never in a million years. Minimo saying, how's the game been, Gaz? Yeah, it's doing okay, Mini. The Rangers putting in a really good performance, to be fair. They had a really attack-minded first half. Doing really well. Creating loads of chances, making life difficult for Prague in that first half. They couldn't, and Prague just really struggled to. Well, the referee's chalking off the goal. Well, that's a disgrace. That's a really poor decision by the referee. He's not even looking at the player. It's completely accidental. That is a disgraceful decision. So Danilo, having his goal chalked off just because he made slight contact on the back of the boot of the Prague player, but he was looking for the ball. He had his eyes looking up in the air for the ball coming down. He's not even looking at the Prague player. That is a boneheaded decision by the referee. Real honest, I'm getting fed up with these referees' decisions, guys. It's getting ridiculous. It really is. Absolute madness. All that this VAR is doing is showing up the referees how incompetent they are at their job, in my opinion. We're not getting an all lot, we see that VAR could be used right, but all it is doing is highlighting the incompetency of the referees to not have the intelligence to know when a foul's intentional and when a foul is completely accidental. It's absolute madness. So yeah, but a good first half. Sorry, Minnie, I broke off there. For good first half for Rangers, really intense, really hard working. As I say, they were pressing Prague from the front. Prague was struggling to get out out of their own half in that first half. In the second half, it's been a bit more 50-50, but still a good performance overall from Rangers. But Prague, as you can imagine, just growing in confidence as we get into these late stages after they've scored that goal, and especially after that one being chalked off. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea, Minute. And thanks for that, mate. Ken is saying hi, Minimo. Nice one, Ken. Top stuff, mate. What a guy, Ken. With the positive vibes tonight has been awesome. Now Rangers with a cross into the box. Oh, and they've just blasted it over the bar. Simmer with the shot under pressure there all the time, but he still managed to get the shot off. Oh, he just couldn't get it on target as it just goes over the bar. So we're just coming up to 82 minutes gone, guys. Rangers 2, Sparta Prague 1. So thank you for that, Ken. And Minnie showing that same consideration, saying, evening, Ken, you well? Awesome. Thank you, Minnie. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. Really loving the positivity, as always, from you guys. Prague now on the attack down that far side as Rangers challenge for it, winning it back. Now Rangers kicking it long up the field, but it's intercepted by Prague at the back. As now Prague play it forward into the centre circle. Rangers quickly shifting players across as Prague tried to play it out wide on this near side, but Rangers coming across to press it as it forces Prague to play it back to their centre backs. Now Prague playing it out wide to that far side as they play it forward now, but it's intercepted by Rangers as Rangers play it forward, and then it's cut out by Sparta Prague as Prague now racing down that far side, coming forward towards the edge of the Rangers box, taking it to the byline, but Rangers with some fantastic defending there, challenging without making the foul and managing to clear the ball up the field. Right on the byline there. As Prague now back with the possession, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Ken is saying Hammers 1, Olympiacos 0. Pasquita beat offside trap. Thank you, Ken. Awesome. Awesome to hear that West Ham are leading. Top man, Ken. Thank you, mate. Appreciate the update. And Ken also saying smoke alarm set off 2 a.m. This morning. But it's all uphill from them. From then, I know. Yeah, I know. I bet that's made the day a long day for you today, mate. Imagine that. You'd be fuming, wouldn't you? I suppose the good thing is, Ken, at least you know it works, mate. So ball knocked out of play on this near side for throwing to Prague. So Rangers about to make a substitution here as Deser's coming on. Simmer coming off. And I think it's Danilo coming off as well. Lawrence coming on. So double substitution there for Rangers. Villa 2-0 up, guys. Just to let you go. No, guys, no. Villa 2, AZ Akmar 1, sorry. So Villa winning 2-1 at the moment. 81 minutes gone in that one. And as I say, as Ken told us earlier, not so long ago, West Ham have took the lead against Olympiacos. So good results for UK clubs tonight. Minnie is saying, I'm so fed up saying never a penalty. I know, Minnie. Yep. I know exactly what you mean. Yep. I know it's very annoying. I'm fed up with talking about referees' mistakes, mate. I really am in it. It's doing my head in. The amount of referee mistakes we're talking. It's like football has become completely ruined at the minute because we're spending more time talking about officials and VAR than we are about actual football. That's how bad it's got. That's how bad it's got. And when has it ever been that bad in the history of football? There's always been the odd weekend where there might be a few bad decisions by referees, and we have the odd weekend where they might steal the limelight, but it's never been to the intensity of what it is at the moment, is it, mate? So yeah, well said, Minute. I agree. It's getting stupid in it, mate. Well said. Ken saying, then there's VAR. Yeah. Well said, Ken. So now Prague knocking the ball long down this near side as they come forward into the Rangers half. Rangers coming across to challenge for it as Prague forced to play it back into the centre. Rangers, with a beautiful sliding challenge there, but not enough to win the ball as Prague just managed to knock it back to the halfway line. And now Prague playing it out wide on this near side. So, yeah, well said, Ken. Ken also saying there's 3-1 to the Teddy Bears. Thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. Top man. What a guy. Ken been amazing tonight, keeping out, trying to help keep us up to date with the other games going on around the grounds. And also keeping me company. So thank you, Ken. And now Prague knocking the ball down this near side as they come to the byline. Rangers challenging for it. It's the ball not quite going out of play there as Rangers managing to keep it in. Just Burger, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Then UK. Just Burger saying AEK. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Fan Den. I'm presuming you might be an Athens fan. Awesome. I do actually like Athens because I do like Greece. It's a fantastic country, but really nice people over there in Greece. Whenever I've visited, they've always been respectful and positive with me. So I do like Greece as a country. Just looking to see if I can see the result for you. Athens have played today, haven't they? Where are they? AAK Athens 0, Marcel 1. 82 minutes gone in that one. Obviously, that's in Brighton's group in the Europa League. That's Group B. So, yeah, Athens currently 1-0 down, mate. But as I say, welcome to Football Fan Then UK. Now, Rangers receiving a yellow card there. Tavernier with a yellow card for that challenge. Throwing on the far side now for Rangers. Rich Post Sports saying English teams are looking in good health. I hope there's a revival somehow in the Scottish League. They've had some great names down the years. Kenny Dalglish is one of them, of one of the greats. Scottish football's doing okay, mate. They're doing okay. They're gradually improving. They're obviously still a lot of work to do as far as improving in Europe. But I think Hibs, Hearts gave a good account of themselves in the qualifiers. Yes, it was disappointing that they didn't manage to quite qualify for the group, but obviously they've not got a lot of European experience. So I thought they did okay. At least give a good account of themselves. They tried. Aberdeen have shown a bit more this season than they normally do in Europe. Rangers giving a good account of themselves so far. I think the only Scottish club really letting the side down is Celtic. As Rangers now with the shot, and it's gone over the bar. So got 6 minutes added on at the end of this first half. But yeah, thank you for that, Rich Poe Sports, mate. I think, like I say, still plenty of work to do for Scottish clubs to improve. But I think they do slightly better. It's helping with those extra European places available. But thank you for that. Minimo saying, did you watch Man United last night, Gaz? Shocker, that game. I actually only watched the second half, Mini, because I was busy with some other stuff last night. As you know, I normally try and do as much of the European football as possible. But last night, I decided to take the night off because I just keep streaming so much. Obviously, I want to keep going. I want to keep building the channel. But when I'm on so many nights a week, it's leaving me up against it with personal stuff sometimes. So last night, I just took the night off to catch up with a few personal things. So yeah, I didn't watch it all minute. I watched half of it. But yeah, they didn't. They put in an okay performance, but it's not the United we know of, is it, mate? Now the ball played out wide on that far side for Rangers as they push forward, but the ball knocked up the field as Prague managed to intercept it. Minimo also saying, hello, Rich Poe. Been a while. How's your season going? Nice one, Minnie. Awesome. What a guy. Thank you, Minnie. Top stuff. Minnie there with the positive vibes. Top stuff, mate. So Prague now with the possession on this near side. Rich Poe Sports saying, off to bed. Arsenal looking sound. All the best to Rangers and all our clubs that we follow here. Top man, thank you, Rich Poe Sports. And yeah, I hope you have a restful night, mate. Stay safe and well. Look after yourself. And thank you for dropping in, mate. Always a pleasure to see you. And obviously, appreciate your positive conversation and chat. So thank you for that, mate. Enjoy. Hope you have a restful night's sleep, mate, and stay safe and well. Thank you for that, top man, Rich Poe Sports. Ken is saying, Daglish into best shielder of a ball, impressed by Harry Kane's off the ball performance. Have said for a number of years he should have gone to Bayern. Okay, thank you for that, Ken. Yeah, he's doing really well over there at the moment, isn't he? And now free kick for Prague on that far side. Ball kicked forward now into the Rangers box as Rangers just managed to defend it, knocking it wide on this near side as it goes out for a Prague corner on this near side of the field. So yeah, well said, Ken. Thank you for that, mate. Ken also saying good night, Rich Poe. Awesome, top man, Ken. You're a star. What a guy. So corner on this near side for Prague. Corner comes in. It's deep as the goalkeeper manages to pluck that out the air beautifully and relieve the pressure for Rangers. So we're 3.5 minutes into the 6 minutes added on time, guys. Rich Pro Sports saying, hi, Minute. I can't complain. Arteta is accused of not managing the workload of players like Saka. I say Arteta is learning and does care. Well said, Rich Poe. Yeah, well said, mate. Some of the criticism towards Arteta is just a joke, isn't it? Let's be honest, mate. Most of the Arsenal fans that are criticising Arteta are just glory hunters. They're not true fans because they don't see both sides of the coin, do they? They're just one-dimensional fans. As soon as the momentum just drops off a bit, they start calling out the manager. Well, I'm not being funny about it, guys. We all know we're all proper football fans. We all know In football, there's ups and downs. Players are not robots. They're going to have good games. They're going to have bad games. These these boneheads that want to call out a manager just through one bad result or a result not going, they just show their lack of class, their lack of intelligence of football. To me, that's my opinion. But yeah, thank you for that, Rich Paul Sports, mate. Yeah, Arsenal doing pretty well so far. Yeah, there's going to be a few bumps in the road, but you're playing in more competitions this season, because so of course there's going to be one or two bumps in the road when you playing in an extra competition that is like the Champions League. It demands a lot from the players, so it's going to impact slightly on results and performances. Because as I just said, mate, as you know, they're not robots. They're football players, human beings, and eventually they are going to have a burnout, aren't they? So yeah, thanks for that, Rich Paul Sports. Well said, mate. Ian, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Ian saying, "Are you streaming tomorrow, mate?" Hopefully, mate. Hopefully, yeah. Um, yeah, I think I should hopefully be on tomorrow. I know I have got to work a bit later tomorrow for my normal job, because obviously I finished early today to double up these streams. So I will have to work a bit later tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully I should be on for tomorrow, mate. I'm hoping so. I'm just gonna have a look who's playing before I so yeah, tomorrow's championship game. Oh, it's a Northwest Derby as well. Blackburn Rovers v Preston in the English Championship tomorrow. Also a game in the Scottish Championship tomorrow. Dunfermline v Dundee United. So a couple of tasty games. Also games in Welsh Cup tomorrow as well. Connaught Nomads taking on Prestat in Town, as well as Lenley Town taking on Pennybont in the Welsh Cup, and in the in the Northern Irish Premiership. Have we got a game in that? No, that's the Irish Premier Division, isn't it? So yeah. So yeah, a couple of interesting games tomorrow then. So yeah, hopefully, mate. Hopefully, I will be on. I'm not making any promises because I don't want to let you guys down if I can't make it. But hopefully, mate. But yeah, welcome to the show, Ian. Thank you for dropping in, mate. I can't promise. Definitely, I'm hoping to be on tomorrow, mate. But I can't promise. All depends what time I get finished work. Like I said, tomorrow I've got to work a bit later because I've finished early tonight to get home to double up on tonight's streams. Thinking that fans would want me to double up tonight, but I've got to be honest, this stream's been a little bit quieter than I would have expected, but not to worry. At least I get to enjoy the company of you guys uh, with a bit less. Um, Now Prague trying to get on the attack again. As they knock the ball forward now, getting in behind the Rangers defence. Rangers quickly trying to get back to defend it, as they do, and the ball deflects out wide on that far side before the linesman has also put the flag up here. So referee issuing a yellow card. I'm not sure he's doing it from distance, so I'm not sure who that's directed to, but he's just pulled out a yellow card to somebody. We're now on 8.5 minutes gone, guys. There was 6 minutes added on time, and it's 8.5 minutes gone. As you can imagine, the Rangers manager going nuts on this near side. Where'd all these comments come from all of a sudden? All the way through the stream, next to no conversation, and now it goes nuts. So yeah, thank you for that, Ian. Welcome to the show, mate. Ken is saying Mini Manu seem to be a set of individuals than team, and their defense is so leaky. Yep, absolutely. Got to agree with that, Ken. Well said, mate. That's probably a really good analysis of it, actually. Team of individuals. Ball kicked long up the field as the referee blows the final whistle, and Rangers get the win. 2-1 win for Rangers, and that gives them a really good boost to qualify for the last 16. Still work to do. Still 2 games to play, but that certainly is a good foundation to build on with those last 2 games. So yeah, well said, Ken. Rich Paul Sports saying peace, Ken. one and all. Gaz, we will speak. We will speak. Thanks for your support of my channel. To a gent. No worries. Thank you. You've always got to mention it, haven't you, Rich Poe? Um, So yeah, thank you for that, mate. Minimo saying Man United have spent millions, had so many um, managers, and recently, and they still are poor. Yeah, well said, Minute. Well, thank you for that, Rich Paul Sports. Enjoy your evening, mate. Stay safe and well, and hope you rest up well. So yeah, Minute. Um, Yeah, no, do you know what? You nailed it there, minute. Do you know, I don't know what to say about United. I really don't. I think Ken has just hit the nail on the head, really. Minute is touching on it there as well. The reality is that Man United have chucked money at it. They bought a team of individuals, or they put together a team of individuals, and it's not working. And how can you not work out why? It's because there's just a lack of unity within the club. There's a lack of togetherness in the club, and that's reflecting in the fact that they've also got a team of individuals on the pitch as well. Um, so yeah, well said, Minute. I've got to agree with you there, mate. Ian saying hi, Minute. Top man, Ian. Thank you, mate. Top man. Minute returning that same consideration, saying hi. Ian, you okay? Top stuff, Minute. Ian saying, yep, Minute, fantastic, because Brighton, Villa, West Ham, Rangers won. Awesome. Yeah, well said, Ian. Top man. Ken is saying, having said that, Liverpool, since the inauguration of the EPL, have underachieved. Um, I'm not sure about that, mate. I'm not sure about that, Ken, but yeah, you're entitled to your opinion. I don't know what you mean by since the inauguration. I don't understand. How are you meaning? Sorry, Ken, I'm not quite following you there, mate. Uh, so yeah, I can read it fine. I'm just not getting what you're getting at there exactly. Minute is saying, "Oh, didn't know. Villa won. What was the score?" Yeah, Villa did win, didn't they? Earlier. Well, they were winning anyway. So West Ham have come out 1-1-0 on top 1-0 against Olympiacos. And Villa's final score, where are they? Villa winning 2-1 against AZ Alkmaar. So yeah, a good night for UK clubs tonight, with the exception of Liverpool letting the side down slightly. A shame for Aberdeen. They managed to fight and scrap in that game, but it isn't going to be enough to keep them in Europe, unfortunately. So yeah, Ken saying hi, Ian. What a guy, Ken. You're a star, mate. What a guy. Thank you. And Ken and Ian returning that same consideration. Nice one, Ken. Uh, Rich Ball Sport say boneheads, haha. I've missed your. Sorry, guys, I've got an itchy eye. Sorry, Rich Ball. Rich Ball Sport say boneheads, haha. I've missed your sense of humour and passionate, straight talking views. Viva football fandom community. Keep growing and going. Thank you very much, Rich Ball Sports. Top man, thank you. Very nice of you to say, mate. Uh, well, yeah, I presume you've just been busy or something, mate, because obviously I think I've been quite busy myself. I've not had a lot of time free, but I know I did drop into your channel a few weeks ago to check out some of the stuff you'd linked me into. But all of it was Jamaican football, so I'm no Jamaican football expert, unfortunately. But keep trying to leave positive comments where I can for you, mate. But thank you for that, Rich Pro Sports and Minimo laughing there at Bonehead. Thank you, Minnie. Uh, Ken is saying, Aaron, to that comment. Amen. Amen to that comment. Amen. What does amen mean? I've not got my phone handy. I've never heard that word before. Amen. Amen to that comment. Thank you, Ken. I'm presuming that's a positive comment. I just never heard the word amen before. So thank you, Ken. Ian saying 2-1 minutes so far to the mighty Villa. Thank you, Ian. Nice one, mate. Thanks for the update. Ken is saying Hammers 1, Olympiacos nil, match day 6 against Freiburg, group champions. 6 against Freiburg, group champions. Yep, they're sitting top of the group now then. I've not actually seen the group yet, Ken, mate, but they were top. They were top, if I remember rightly. I think they were top going into that game tonight, weren't they? Obviously, I think they were level top, I think. So, yeah, fantastic result for West Ham. Thank you for that, Ken. Minute is saying, just seen Liverpool got beat to something in the water of Europa, I think. Minimo saying, come on, the Irons. Awesome. Yep. Well said, Mini. Thank you. Oh, loving the positive vibes from you guys, as always. You guys are class. Thank you. Loving the positivity. Ken is saying, Lindsay Hipgrove has just said Hammers guaranteed European football in 2024. Awesome. Yep, that's great news, mate. Great news. Thank you for letting us know, Ken. Top stuff. Minimo saying, I think when the hunger goes, players aren't the same. But you guys are putting some class comments in here. Yep, well said, Minute. Got to agree with you there. Yeah, sometimes they can get more focused on the money. So, yeah, well said, Minute. 100% right there, mate. Minute also saying, thanks so much, guys. Short yet sweet. See you all soon, gang. Thank you, Minute. Always a pleasure. No worries. Yeah, mate. You've been working all day. So, you get yourself off and go and rest up, Minute. Thank you very much for dropping in. Always a pleasure to see you. And hope you have a restful evening. And thank you very much. As always a pleasure to see you in the Fandom Community Chat Minute, and always a pleasure to have you involved. So thank you for that, mate. Stay safe and well. Look after yourself, and yep, look forward to seeing you again on future streams. Top stuff, Minnie. Awesome. Ken saying, see you, Minnie. Sabbed. Ken, you keep catching me out with some of these abbreviations, mate. Ken saying, see you, Minnie. Sab. I'm not sure what that word is. Thanks for the stream, guys. Ken, my pleasure, mate. Thank you very much for your company and conversation throughout the stream. Apologies, I know it's been a bit of a quiet one this night, this one at the moment, but it's going to be like that until we get a bit further along. As you know, we get quite a few busy streams, but we're always going to have the odd one like tonight that's a bit quieter until we get a bit further along. Hopefully, as we grow the fandom community, this is why I want to try and grow it and attract a few more fans so that then there's less streams that are quiet for you guys, so you guys can at least enjoy some conversation or some good conversation amongst yourselves in the chat. So, yeah, massive respect to you, Ken, tonight. Really, really big thank you to you, mate. As I say, it's been a quieter stream tonight, but I really do appreciate your company and conversation. So thank you very much for sticking around, Ken. And like I say, mate, really do appreciate it. So top man, Ken, Fish. Hope you have a restful evening, mate. Stay safe and well. And thank you very much to you as well. So, guys, before I go, I'm just going to quickly read out the halftime match stats because I forgot to do that, but then I'm going to jump off. Sorry, I'm jumping off quick, guys. I'm just feeling really bit tired now. It's been a long day. I've been at work today, done a back-to-back stream, so I'm starting to feel really tired. It was actually quite a struggle to get through that second half there. I could feel it in my eyes, so apologies. I'm jumping off quickly, guys. I would love to stick around and have some conversation with you, but like I say, just feeling the pace of the day now. So my apologies. So let's quickly get rid of that and bring up the screen with the match stats so you guys can see it. Here we go. So here's how it's gone. The full-time whistle, guys. It's finished Rangers 2, Sparta Prague 1. Rangers with 17 shots on goal. Prague with 9 shots on goal. Shots on target, 8 for Rangers, 3 for Prague. Possession, 40% for Rangers, 60% for Prague. Passes, 344 for Rangers, 492 for Prague. Pass accuracy, 73% for Rangers, 80% for Prague. Fouls, 11 for against Rangers and 10 against Prague. Yellow cards, 4 for Rangers and 4 for Prague as well. Red cards, none, thankfully. Offsides, 1 against Rangers, 2 against Prague. And corners, 5 for Rangers and 5 for Prague. So stats quite even in tonight's game. So as you can see, there you go, guys. This is after tonight's result, it puts Rangers second in the group, just below Real Betis. Real Betis obviously getting that win tonight as well. So that puts Rangers into second on 7 points. Still work to do to guarantee their promotion to the last 16. But they're on course to do it with a fantastic performance and display tonight. So, yeah, Rangers were really dominant in that first half. They put in a fantastic display, putting Prague on the back foot. Prague struggled to get out their own half for large spells of that first half. They did get calls forward and create a couple of opportunities, but it was very limited because of the press coming from Rangers. In the second half, it was a little bit more of a 50-50 game, but Rangers still working hard, pressing from the front and giving Prague little time on the ball, making life really difficult. So Rangers with a very well-deserved 2-1 win. They actually got a third goal, guys, but it was chalked off for a petty foul that the referee had not initially given, but then he went and checked VAR and then gave it. And to me, it was a really bad foul to give because there was nothing wrong with it. Yes, he did make slight contact, but the player was looking away. He was looking in the air for the ball. Never at any time did he look at the opposition player. And this is where the referees are not taking that into account. It's an absolute disgrace. But not to worry, it didn't cost Rangers. They deserved the win, and they put in a fantastic performance to get another 3 points on the board and march on into those final 2 games. So, yeah, massive shout out to Ken for tonight's company, for his company and conversation in tonight's stream. Really appreciated. Really appreciated. So, top man, Ken. Hope you enjoy what's left of your evening, mate. Stay safe and well, and look forward to enjoying your company and conversation in future live streams. So, thank you, mate. Top man, Ken Fish. Minimo also dropped in with some great comments as well. So thank you, Minnie. You're a star. Always appreciate you coming, getting involved. And also Ian, who briefly mentioned, dropped in. Rich Bow Sports also coming in with some great comments. So thank you to you as well, Rich Bow Sports, top man. Appreciate that. And also, get that in a minute. My bloody earphones just fell out. Also, Pure Loyalist, who dropped in earlier on in the stream, but he was at the game tonight. So hopefully he had enjoyed the game, and safe travels to you, mate, on your journey home. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for dropping in. If you did, hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the amazing support you guys show. But that's it for me. As I say, I'm going to jump off now. I'm going to grab a bite to eat. But thank you to all you guys. Really appreciate all your positive comments in this stream and in the previous stream. And thank you guys for embracing what Fandom is about. Look after yourselves, guys. Hopefully, I'll catch you tomorrow if I can get back on. But from me, for now, that's it. Take care. All the best. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.